I think this is a quite interesting question. You know, as a vendor, I'd like to echo to these two gentlemen, one from Word of My Day, one from BSNL. They are my customers. Actually, we are talking about all these exciting, let's say, use cases, which the current telco infrastructures are able to, through their service network to the end consumers here in India. But more importantly, is as a vendor, we feel responsible, on one hand, to continue our innovations, to enable our customers, the service providers, to bring the collectivities to the cities, to the rural areas, to all the population in India. That's the must-having first step. And on top of that, I think we are talking about the exciting upcoming generation technology, which is 5G. I'd like to spend 1 minute to go back where we came from. Actually, we came from 2G when it's basically people to people. We're making phone calls, sending short messages. And then we're going to 3G and then 4G. This is becoming people are talking to many, or to machine, to other people. And we are able to enjoy different type of services. So that's gradually changed the way of people's communication. And then now, in the upcoming 5G, we are talking about many to many. So this is more machine to machine. So this is gives us imagination far beyond we can forecast, we can anticipate as of today. So the things are changing. So you were talking about, we are all excited about the Prime Minister ambitions plan about bringing up the economy to 5 trillion level. But important thing is how we in our industry that we open up ourselves. Open, there is a precondition. I simply bet on the standards. We got to follow these industrial standards. If there is no standard, that will be disaster. If you still remember in the 3G time, there is a service called a multimedia messaging service, MMS. A different type of, so every vendor got its own standard. And then different smartphone cannot support the same, all these different type of non-standardized MMS, then this service is dead. And now, when we change to 4G, even beyond to 5G, we follow the standard. The screen, the smartphone can handle different type of internet-based content. So this is the good way to follow the standard. So we as a vendor, I think we embrace and follow the standard and make the standard be open, and we are also as a challenger in this industry. I think we in general we are supporting the open approach to all these different innovators. Our joint mission, I think, is to create open platform and following the standard, so these innovators and developers could potentially developing thousands of apps based on the network we're going to help the operators to build in the 5G time. Thank you. I think I'd like to use the advantage I've taken, because I'm constantly flying in between my home countries, China and India. I have my observation. I think we talked enough about the content, about how we monetize the content, how we utilize the content. But here, I think as a vendor together with the service providers, we are potentially building whatever generation technology. Could be 5G, could be 5000G. But at the end of the day, you got to guarantee the quality. I think I clearly see there's a difference. Apart from Praveen, you have mentioned that there is a coverage issue. It's going to cover 100% of the population. On the other side, I'm seeing, I think we got to bring our efforts in to constantly improving the quality. Because the quality gives you the capability to really bring all these sort of different type of new services and contents, and then at the end of the day we're gonna able to use these, change our life and change our, improve our economy. So I think our joint mission in all the industry should be continue our innovation, especially this come to India. It's more severe. India is becoming already the largest data consuming country about data. But to compare, between India and China, we have basically same level of population and similar level of mobile users. And we are consuming less, but the network capacity that has been deployed in China is bigger than here. So how are we going to achieve it? I think we have, one hand, we are working as a vendor to bring down the cost of these network equipment, 5G, 4G, back to 2G. But then, what else we can do? I really encourage and urge the Indian government and regulator to seriously consider. The Chinese operators are simply getting and receiving the spectrum for free. So there's a clear difference. So then they are more capable of investing into these next generation networks. So that's something I'm not asking them to really provide it for free, at least. Making the industry, not only the service providers' life easier. And at the end of the day, we're gonna, I think, work hard and reward to the society. And this will further, I think, become enlarged. I think it's in our world is amplified to the economy. So then the whole country will benefit. So that's what I believe. A lot of work needs to be done.
So finally, Xiao, let me ask you this. Ravindra talked about trust, surrounded by the appropriate regulations, policies, if you will. That is the context of the consumer saying, I'm giving you all of this stuff. It's going over your network, right? I mean, your OEM, and obviously the network providers. And there's this concern about security, right? We talked about privacy. And Ravindra said, yeah, okay, we take care of that. Security from the OEM side, right? Is this something that customers should be concerned about?
I think I would agree the cybersecurity or network security should be always be concerned. But I think all the industry, I think we are following mainly the 3GPP standard organization, which every step we are going forward is according attached to the standard, and we will obey all the rules. But when this comes to 5G, since we are not only collecting our telephone subscribers, but we are also collecting machines, different vertical industries, and internet, everything. So that gives us a common challenge, really how to control the end-to-end cybersecurity. It's a common challenge. Not only lies with the vendors, the OEM vendors, but also, I think, attached to the service providers and to all the content developers, the integrators. I think we are all involved. This is, I think, a new challenge. The whole industry, regulators, we all need to join force and define in the new generation, new 5G era, new cybersecurity rules and regulations, and we are very open to it.